I'm Derek Helmer.
We're at the Rose Bowl right now watching YouTube.
And you're watching Studio20.
Hi, we're back here at Studio20.
Hey everybody, we had a fun week last week while we were out at the U2 concert and went to Disneyland.
We got sick.
We got sick after.
He got sick. And then a day later after he was sick, I got sick for 5 days.
I'm sick for almost a week now, so not cool. So, we're just gonna get right into it. This week's movies. We saw Paranormal Activity.
Yes we did. Do you want to give us the backstory on it?
It was made by a very small crew and cast and spent only $10,000 to make it. Super low budget movie, filmed all with just a camcorder. Anyway, it's a ghost movie. What happens in your house?
If you've ever seen the shows like Tap and Paranormal, then yeah, it's just like those. It's seriously just like it. I don't know why they made a movie on it. I already paid for it on cable.
And it's real when you watch it on TV.
Yeah, that's real. This is fake. None of it is real. So, if you think that you watch it and it's real, it is not.
I don't know, I thought it was good. I liked it. The ending a little weak, but
the ending sucked.
yeah.
The movie was good for only $10,000. I think the value they put into the movie and the hard time they took was good. I mean, it wasn't very suspenseful, and like Derek said, just part of it made you think of The Ring. If you've ever seen that movie, you'd rather watch that than watch that because The Ring is just way more scarier.
Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of people tell me that it was a super scary movie, that nobody could sleep after watching it. I didn't experience any of that. Like, it was creepy.
Maybe it's because we watch it so much, real stuff like that.
Maybe, I don't know. It's definitely a creepy movie. There are times when you're like, oh, you know. She jumped once.
No, I didn't.
A door popped open.
Oh, yeah, I was like, oh. Because all those girls behind us were like, oh.
Yeah.
Every second. You're like, dude, really? You just killed the movie.
I think it's a big teenager movie. It's a big movie to go out with your friends.
Well, especially I think if you don't know and understand the real aspects that there really are demons and there really are spirits that you shouldn't mess with, and this stuff can really happen. So I mean, people watching this movie, I hope they learn that this can really happen to you. Like, you shouldn't be like the boyfriend in the movie and be a total jerk and ruin it.
Yeah, well,
I hated him.
He's a kind of a moron. He's the moron character.
Like you said, you think the Blair Witch was better than this movie.
Well, yeah, the Blair Witch. The first time I saw that, oh my gosh, it scared me.
That scared me. I couldn't even watch it like years later. But this, I'll sit there and watch it over and over again.
Yeah.
But not Blair Witch.
It's I don't know. This movie doesn't really have like rewatchability factor. You know, like once you know that it's kind of like But I'd say it was a good job for $10,000. They did a pretty good movie for just making it themselves in a house. Pretty cool.
But if you do watch it in the theater, there is a way online that you can download the real movie. I guess there's 2 endings to it. We watched both of them, and we prefer the second one the best.
Yeah.
Because the second one actually shows like what happens when the cops get there. And you know, the first one just doesn't. So I think the first one in the theater kind of leaves you like, well, what happened? But
yeah, the second ending, which is one that's like going to be on DVD, I guess.
yeah, they'll probably have it extra, but you can find it on the internet if you know how to do that stuff.
No, it's worth taking a look at. Take a look at both of them, you know, because it's
compare
like,
it.
All right.
Have your own opinion.
So yeah, Paranormal Activity. There it is.
I'd say don't go see it. I say just wait for it to be rented because you'd probably be more scared in your own home than
Actually, you probably would be scared
in the
your
theater.
house.
Yeah.
Especially if you were watching it with just you and one other person or something. We were around just with
What do you
40,
think the
50
age limit
people.
is on this?
Well, it was rated R. There's some cussing in it, but it really doesn't feel like a rated R movie. Kids, I think, would definitely get scared
Oh yeah, I
with this
would not recommend this for anybody under 10.
one.
You
Yeah.
have to be older than that.
Yeah, this is just an instant, you know. They're gonna climb into bed with mommy after watching this. I
Yeah,
think.
so over 10. All right.
Okay, and then the other one we saw this week was Law Abiding Citizen. She's got it there just to show you.
Sexy.
Law Abiding Citizen, we just saw this. It's okay. It's alright. Kind of predictable, but it's entertaining. I guess it's made for guys. It's a guy's movie.
I guess he's not a guy, because I liked it.
Yeah?
Am I a guy?
No. I don't know. It kind of reminded me of the movie Seven. What it is, the guy's trying to prove a point that the justice system doesn't work. So his family had been murdered by criminals. Anyway, he decides to make an example of everybody who was part of the case. All the lawyers, just anybody who was involved, they're going to die. He's in jail. And he's able to commit a bunch of murders while he's in prison. So, it's interesting.
They were trying to make it sound like it was a mind tactical thing, but it wasn't. It's a hoot.
It's interesting. It holds your interest.
But what's interesting is I was watching TV and I found out that when they originally cast this movie, Jamie Foxx was supposed to be the bad guy and Butler was supposed to be the good guy. And after watching the movie, you're like, nope, that wouldn't have worked. It definitely turned out the way it was for the characters. They both did a good job. I mean, I like seeing the bad side and the good side.
Yeah.
They did a good job. Everybody did a good job.
This is it's a good DVD movie.
I go and see it just because I like action movies, but once again, DVD works just as good. Especially our movie was all messed up. Like, they didn't know what they were doing. They totally ruined the film.
The sound quality was horrible.
Yeah, they sounded like they were nervously acting for the first time.
Yeah, we had a warble noise going on with our projector. Actually, you know, I think it's turning out to be most of the cases where you can pretty much watch your movies at home for just about almost anything now. There's really only like 3 or 4 movies a year where it's like, oh, we gotta watch that in the theater. But everything else we see week in, week out, it's always just like, yeah, watch it when it comes out on DVD.
Whatever.
So, not necessarily worth the money that you would spend at a movie theater, but with something like Netflix, where you can just watch it instantly, or for a small price, yeah, that makes sense. Maybe Netflix will sponsor us one day.
Anyways.
Or not.
Stop talking. Alright, so that's it for the week. Thanks for watching Studio20. You can follow me at twitter.com/blueeyedgirl. You can find the videos at blueeyedgirl.com and upload it to YouTube. You can follow him at twitter.com/DerekHelmer and his blog, DerekHelmer.com. If you're interested in more technical, logical apps and whatever else is on, he does a podcast live every Wednesday at 11:30
PM.
Pacific time.
Yes.
And so you can just find that at inspireddisorder.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. And we are out.
One day I'll get it right.